Am I not making any sense to you or what? There's no reason for us to purchase your expensive small products. We need a shipment of semiconductors.
We're selling it for triple the price to Ramberry Company, so we'll sell it to you if you're willing to pay 10 times the original price.
What? 10 times?
Trouble busters!
Thud, thud, thud! Ring! All done. Silver Allen statue. Actually, I shaved off his hair a bit too much. I have to redo it. My name is Tom. I'm the boss at a subsidiary company that handles semiconductors. It's another peaceful workday here. Make them even smaller? But we're already shaving them off to a really small size already.
It's for the sake of the future. I'm sure there will be a generation where we need smaller chips. Can you or can you not?
Okay, we'll try our best. And so, we went ahead and manufactured the semiconductors that are small just to fulfill the request of a client company. However, they're not needed anymore.
That's right. $500K is way too expensive, so can you reduce the price?
No way! You can't tell me so suddenly!
Am I not making any sense to you or what?
No, you're not! The more detailed the work is, the more time-consuming it becomes. We can't reduce the price.
Huh. Then, starting the next batch, I'd like to terminate our business.
Terminate our business? Wait, hold on!
The semiconductors that our company handles will be fine with just the normal ones. There's no reason for us to purchase your expensive small products.
You would say that, but we've been trying our best to fulfill your needs.
And that was what we needed at that time, but the generation is ever changing.
If the contract with Ethel Company ends, our company will take huge damage. I have to protect the living situation of our employees. I have no choice. I understand. I'll go ahead and reduce the price. How about $450,000?
That's still expensive. I'll think about it if you'll offer it for half the price.
Half the price? Then our company will end up losing money!
Well, you have no choice but to give up then.
Isn't there any way you can rethink with other ways? I'll try my best so we can have a good business relationship moving forward, to please.
And I'm telling you that the condition will be money in that case.
I tried my best to convince her for a long time, but she never cared to compromise. And we've been in business for so many years, though. But I have no time to stay sad. Will you please conduct business with us for $400,000? 400,000, huh? I guess there's no way anyone would buy what would cost more for smaller size. Huh? No way! This is great! You're wonderful! Huh? This is exactly what our company had been looking for! What do you mean by that? Well, here's what's going on. What? Mr. Tom, let's go ahead and secure this contract. Yes! Meeting Mr. Howard had changed my company's future drastically, and then I vowed for once and for all that I'm going to get right back at Ethel Company. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Ramberry Company released a new model of their laptop? It was possible because of the semiconductor that they had minimized the size. I feel like I've heard this before.
There's a huge gap between Ramberry Company and our company's performance. We might end up losing huge revenue.
This is bad.
If only we could also use the technology that Ramberry uses.
You're talking about the tiny semiconductors, right?
Yes.
In that case, it's possible.
All done. The Golden Allen statue. Yup. This time the size is perfect. It's a wonderful piece.
I'm coming in.
Huh?
Jeez, I have been reaching out so many times, but I just couldn't get an appointment with you. So I decided to come here to see you in person.
Well, that's because our business is really successful right now.
Good for you. And so, going on to the subject, we need a shipment of semiconductors.
Are you sure? Ours aren't cheap.
I know, but we need them again.
You cut off the contract whenever it pleased yourself, and I can't believe you have the guts to ask again.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Well, I wish I could say that, but I'm not a terrible man who would push away a customer without hearing her out.
Oh, does that mean...
Yes, but we're selling it for triple the price to Ramberry Company, so we'll sell it to you if you're willing to pay 10 times the original price.
What? 10 times?
The estimate is going to be $15 million.
That's ridiculous. Wait, did you just say Ramberry Company?
Yes, they're our major client.
Then, was Ramberry Company able to come up with the newest laptop because...
That's right. Honestly, I was as surprised. Once I was done with the contract with you, I went to Ramberry Company telling them that I didn't mind selling them our product for just $400,000. And the person I spoke to said that they could utilize our technology effectively. He said that he wants to sign a contract with us for triple the price, and that puts us where we are now.
Your technology and the miracle of Ramberry Company's idea created that product, huh?
Yes, that's right.
I get what happened, but 10 times the price is ridiculous. Can't you make it cheaper for us?
At first, I never thought that our technology with the semiconductor is too valuable. All we were doing was to fulfill the requests you made. But after meeting with Ramberry Company, we were able to find the true value of our company.
So by terminating the contract with your company, it ended up in the most sarcastic result?
Exactly. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to realize this, Kathy.
If you feel that way, why can't you just reinstate the contract for the same price as before? We've known each other for a really long time.
And it was your choice to end that long-lasting relationship.
But...
We struggled so much to find a new client after what happened. I went around going to all different companies every single day. I worked so hard because I had people that I had to protect.
But I had no choice back then.
What?
It's because I had no idea how the small semiconductor would end up being something we need so badly. If only I knew, I wouldn't have done what I did.
You're only speaking from the conclusion. You were the one who decided so, and it was all on you. You can't change that. If you're in a position where you're close to being a business owner, you should have already known the importance of making certain decisions. And so, if you can't accept this contract, I'd like to ask you to leave now.
Okay, fine. What about quadruple the price?
Were you even listening to me? I said 10 times.
But we're willing to pay more than Ramberry Company.
That's not the point. We already lost trust in you completely because of what happened last time. I would never know if you might betray us again after signing a contract. So, I'm asking for 10 times the price for security reasons.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I'm telling you that you can forget about it if that's how you feel about it.
Ugh. Our company's still in a crisis, but 10 times the price is way too hurtful. Okay, I'll consider it at this time.
Thank you. Come again. How about $1 million for the contract?
Really?
But we're unsure whether we could make one that's compatible to the new model.
What? There's no point then. Can't you do anything about it? If you're also a manufacturer, can't you just hurry up and make one for us?
Geez, this is why.
What?
You make it sound easy, but creating an object isn't that simple. It requires detailed techniques while we have to ensure we don't yield defective products.
But Tom Manufacturer was able to do it.
You keep bringing up TomTom Manufacturer, but their technology is at another level. It's not possible without his skills.
No way.
I'm sure you were looking down on the world until now, but you have a really narrow viewpoint. You should get yourself to the site and observe how the process goes carefully. But I guess if you had done so, your company would have never cornered yourself to a crisis like this.
You don't have to say that.
Anyway, let us know anytime you change your mind. We'll be looking forward to it.
No, thank you. Ugh, none of the companies are giving us a condition that we want. They won't reply to us even when I mass email our budget either.
Kathy!
Dad! No, sir. What happened?
I looked into this matter, but this is about the semiconductor. I found out that it was all because you cut off the contract we had with TomTom.
Sir, don't worry about it. I'm looking for a new company that can do the job for us.
You make it sound so easy, but the gap in performance between us and Ramberry only gets wider in the meantime, and we're losing tons of money too. Why did you cut off the contract with TomTom?
It's because I couldn't predict it at that time. That was the best decision I could have made at that time, considering our profit.
But it's bringing us the worst-case scenario!
I'm sure you've made a mistake like this once or twice, too.
Yeah, and when you make such a mistake, you have to do whatever it takes to make up for it.
I wouldn't be struggling right now if it was that simple.
Did you say 10 times the price?
Yeah.
That's fine. Just go ahead and reinstate the contract with TomTom.
But it's going to cost us $15 million. We don't have that kind of a budget.
There's no point if we end up losing our company entirely. Let's just forget about the revenue for now. We need to get our company out of this crisis and get ahead of Ramberry Company first and foremost.
Okay, got it. Ugh, I really hate this, but it's for the sake of the company. Let me reach out to TomTom. Kathy? What's the matter? One of the companies we sent our budget to reached back. Really? Yes, it's DQ Company? DQ Company, huh?
Now that I made the Allen statue, maybe next will be Aiden. What is it? Hello, thank you for calling TomTom Manufacturer.
Hello, Mr. Tom.
Kathy.
I'm calling about the contract, but you can forget about it.
Huh?
After we talked, I found another company who's willing to secure a contract for so much cheaper than you guys, so we decided to move forward with them.
I never asked you. Besides, did you actually call me just to tell me that?
Well, I wanted to tell you that you missed a huge chance. It's the punishment for pushing us away. So, take that.
She's so carefree. Okay, but this is satisfying on my end too, because I won't ever have to deal with you again. Just make sure you don't end up with the same mess up again.
Ugh, how dare you say that?
Also, let me warn you of just one thing.
What is it?
I'm not sure what kind of skills and technology that new vendor has, but it's not going to be easy for you to defeat Ramberry Company.
DQ Company is a major company, and they have a lot of employees, too. While you're the only person who's supporting Ramberry Company, we have over 10,000 people supporting us.
And that's exactly why I'm saying it.
Now's the only time you'll get to act tough.
You'll know what I'm talking about soon enough.
How dare you say those things? Oh well, I'm only going to proceed with what I have to do.
After that, Ethel Company formed a partnership with DQ Company, and they were able to bring their business back on track. However...
It seems like we're spending too much every month. We knew that, so it's fine. But why is it that the revenue isn't proportional to the expenses? We've been able to speed up our manufacturing process thanks to DQ Company. I don't believe our newest laptop has a bad reputation at all. Kathy, this is just a rumor, but I heard that Ramberry Company had mastered TomTom's technology. What? Really? Well, this means at this point, our company and Ramberry Company are even. That's why our revenue isn't increasing the way we want it to. What the heck? I thought we were able to turn the tables. So this must be what Tom was talking about at that time. But hold on. If that's what he did, maybe we can do the same.
Hey, Kathy!
What's the matter? Why do you look so mad?
It looks like we've been spending massive budget on labor. We're already on the brink of bankruptcy. Why are you spending so much on labor?
Sir, about that. DQ Company decided to provide us their technology of manufacturing semiconductors. Moving forward, we'll be able to manufacture our own semiconductors, so we'll be able to get out of the reds after that.
Is it that simple? Besides, I was already bothered when I found out that you decided not to reinstate the contract with TomTom.
But at this time, we haven't had any issues with semiconductors, have we? So we should be okay.
Is that plan really going to work?
Yes, it will.
You want to terminate the contract as of the end of this month?
We're sorry. We have some situations with our budgets.
No, you can't do that.
We understand how you feel, and we're truly sorry that this is a sudden notice.
That's not it.
But
Did you forget about the contract we had? It's a 3-year plan.
3-year? Oh!
You were very passionate about securing a contract with us when you have so many competitors, so that's why we decided to sign the contract as long as you agreed to have the term set at 3 years. We haven't even fulfilled a year since we signed the contract.
Well, that was under an assumption that we'd be successful, but we came across an accident.
So what? Isn't that your problem?
But if we end up in a crisis, we naturally won't be able to afford it.
No one's gonna buy that method. If you can't afford our product, we're gonna claim damages from your company. Worst case, we'll have to go through a trial.
No way.
By the way, Kathy,
Yes?
next Monday we'll be shipping out our products as scheduled.
Ugh. I messed up. I completely forgot about how I agreed to that condition when I signed it because I was in such a rush. If only I knew that this were to happen. I shouldn't have tried to take their technology. But at least we have the technology now, so I'm sure we can count on higher sales now. Kathy, this is bad. It turned out that there were multiple defective semiconductors. Oh my goodness. We can't even estimate the loss because of this matter. Jeez, why do all these accidents keep happening? What do we do? But hold on, if semiconductors were the cause…
Huh? Are you saying that we provided defective products?
That's right. So we're going to make you liable for this matter.
No, our products would never be defective. We make sure to meticulously inspect them.
But it is what it is.
I'm sorry to say this, but are you sure it was our semiconductors that were defective?
That's what I've been telling you.
Well, there's something that seems odd while I've been interacting with you. First of all, the last time when you inquired about terminating the contract, you were insisting that you needed them so badly to manufacture an 8-inch laptop. But you suddenly said that you didn't need them, which was really strange.
But I already explained to you that it's because of the budget.
I see. If that's what you're gonna say, is it okay if you would ship us back those defective products? We'll go ahead and assess the quality. I'm sure it'll make things black and white.
We already got rid of them, though.
But you had a bunch of laptops on recall, right? I don't think you'd be able to get rid of them in such a short time. Your company just wants to place the blame on our component, correct? If you're gonna be so sure that it was our company's fault, then we deserve the right to inspect the defective component.
This guy is so pushy.
If you can't do that, so be it. Due to insufficient evidence, we won't be liable for anything.
Ugh.
Kathy! After looking into the cause, it turned out that they were all semiconductors that our company manufactured. They said this is happening because we didn't do a thorough technology training. And I also discovered that you were the one who gave the go sign.
I thought they'd be fine as long as they get some training.
That's just way too challenging, and that's why Tom's company is being so cherished. What have you done? You're just so naive.
I tried my best to… no. Now isn't the time to be cornering me around. We have to fix the situation.
After that, Ethel Company tried their best to do whatever they could, but they couldn't do anything after facing all the deficits that accumulated. And I can't believe our company is coming to an end like this when we were one of the top 2 companies in the IT industry.
It's okay. We were fortunate enough to merge with another company, you know.
Why are you being so laid back? In truth, Ethel Company pretty much became non-existent. Do you even realize the severity of this matter?
But we still get to keep our jobs, what already happened in the past, so we have no choice but to accept it.
I can't believe you have the audacity to say that! You're way too optimistic about everything!
This is bad. What is it now? DQ Company would like to terminate their contract with us. What? The reason is because they felt suspicious about us after the recall incident. Also, they said they found another company who's willing to conduct business for higher prices than us. That company. No, but we can't allow them to do that. It hasn't been 3 years yet. This time, we can charge them a penalty. That's a basic rule of thumb, but they said that it's a different case scenario when the trust relationship has been destroyed among us.
And that's the recall incident! Hey!
Huh?
You're just unbelievable!
Their CEO was furious about this. To fix the situation, we'll now have to look for a new manufacturer. Dad?
Mm-hmm?
We beg you, please sell us your semiconductors.
Nope.
We're willing to pay 10 times the price.
It's not about the money at this point.
What is it? Were you so upset about the fact that I bragged that we were going to work with another company?
That too, but what's most unforgivable is about DQ Company. So, you knew! Who would ever want to work with a company that would shamelessly place the blame on other companies when the mistake was your own?
Don't worry about that. We won't do it again.
And I can't trust your words.
Oh, please. This is going to alter our fate.
I need to protect my employees' lives too. Do you really think I'd go for such a risky option in a situation like this? It's about time you finally fix that lousy personality. Mr. Tom, I'm truly sorry about what my daughter has done. Will you please have mercy on us for my sake? For your sake? You're making it sound as if you're not in the wrong at all, but you're equally guilty for letting Kathy do whatever she wants. Ugh. Now you're disturbing my work, so please leave now.
Oh no!
Even after their company had merged, their performance only aggravated after that.
We got lucky enough that the higher-ups had only given us a lecture.
Kathy, read this.
Claim damages?
This is the result of what we did.
Wait, isn't the company going to do something about this?
Of course not.
What?
Of course not! Why would a stranger take over the debt that we made for ourselves? If anyone would do that, they must be Buddha!
But there's no reason for us to be liable for it personally, right?
If the loss of a company is at an individual employee's fault, that employee can be partially liable for that damage!
Seriously?
And I don't even have to tell you why this whole incident happened!
No way. If I have to be liable for the damage, it's going to be a ridiculous amount, right?
Kathy, you can't defy fate. Let's repay it together moving forward.
No! Dad, you can do that on your own.
Cut out the joke. You're a grown adult. You're going to be responsible for your own actions, and I'm not accepting any arguments.
Ugh, if only I knew this were to happen. I should have cherished the contract I had with Tom instead of going after the profit that was right in front of me.
And so, Kathy and her father began a long journey of repaying their debts. The amount was immeasurable, far beyond what could be quickly paid off no matter how good their jobs might be. And with most of their monthly expenses going toward repayment, they were apparently getting by in a cheap apartment.
Ugh, when on earth will I finish repaying?
As for our company, we've been performing even better than ever, and we're going to be publicly listed now. I'm gonna continue working on developing our company as I take pride in it. Trouble Busters!